All right, and we're back with ESQ-Astro Sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro, and here on ESQ-Astro Sauce, we do a classic Egyptian tarot pyramid. Okay, so that is a build up until we get to one final card. We do use the Egyptian tarot deck, which I do all shuffles and my mix ups on camera. Okay, and then we clarify with the gods of Egypt, just keeping the theme going. And that's where we're at for now. You can go to ESQastro.com and check out what we have coming. Soon we'll be able to get you guys in some bookings for private readings. That way you can definitely tune in and see what the difference is in getting the collective read as opposed to a private read where things get a little more intimate and your energy is definitely the focus there. So that's what we do in a private reading. Just to let you guys know that'll be coming soon. Doing some other things too. So just be on the lookout for ESQ Astro videos. Subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get into the live stream area as far as subscribers. I do have to have enough subscribers to go live. And once we do, I will do some live astrology as well as numerology, I guess, videos that I can kind of put together, but like to do more in a live format just in case people have questions and things of that nature. Call in my ancestors. I also call in my spirit guides and the Most High to guide the reading. Please call in whoever you need to help you get in the most clarity from the reading. And as always, I do the overview for the short for the day, so you can always get that in the community section. Okay. So with mind, body, and spirit, first card coming out, the Magician in reverse. So second time this week that's come out in reverse. Next card out is the Emperor upright. Okay. So Emperor's been coming out in reverse a couple times this week. I think day before yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do a reading yesterday, but day before yesterday, Emperor was in reverse. So something's changing around. Next card coming out is the Devil in reverse. Okay. So the Emperor's definitely in a place to take, I would say, action here. You know, this may be a self deliberation between the magic and the actual position of power that the Emperor holds. But again, putting some stop or turning his back to some type of toxicity, or some type of toxicity is being flipped in reverse. He even may be releasing himself from a toxic situation, something that's very binding or delusional or illusional. Okay. Next card out to complete the bottom is the Strength card in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so Strength in reverse, somebody's either relinquishing their power, losing power, or just in a place to where they don't have any power to use because, again, someone else is holding that power. Okay. And this could be about a business decision, some type of work situation I'm seeing. Next card out for the next row is the Sun card upright. Okay, so that's confirming the Magician in reverse and the Emperor upright. So that's actually very good for the Sun to come out upright to clarify those two cards. There's definitely some type of spiritual enlightenment in the mix here. With that Sun coming out upright and the Magician in the reverse. Yeah, there's some alchemical force moving some things out of the way. And it may be in a place to where, again, you have to fall back and let others use their strength so you can see, how to preserve your strength or preserve your magic. Next card out is the Empress in reverse. Okay, so with the Empress in reverse coming right out after the Sun, that's that golden opportunity. And again, if we're not in a place to relinquish our strength or let go of these particular illusions, delusions, habits, addictions, we possibly could lose a golden opportunity. Okay. And that's mainly what that's showing for me, especially clarifying the other half of the Emperor upright and then the Devil in reverse. Again, the Empress is in reverse as well. So definitely a tell-all of, something toxic that may need to turn around, or again, give up trying to control something that just may have to take its natural course of destruction. If not, it may actually be something that builds to something that you just can't see. Next card coming out, the world in reverse. Okay, and I'm not surprised the world comes out. I'm feeling like there's some type of big change that needs to happen. But with the world coming in reverse, and this right now being a dominant reversal reading, even though the two major arcana are in the upright, we still got a few major arcana here in the reversal as well. So we have to be mindful of that, because again, these are change points, that things where points where things need to turn around. And they're not, might not be the changes that you need to make. This may be the changes that others need to make. But as the emperor upright, and then the empress in the reverse, and she clarifying the emperor upright, this may be the emperor putting his foot down, making decisions that, again, people are going to have to make changes, or the emperor is going to change or make those changes. Okay. And to me, it's divinely anointed, based upon that sun card coming out to clarify that, as well as the magician in reverse, which is always a good card when you combine it with the emperor card. Okay. So magician is just saying the emperor has the power, and it's divine power. So, yeah, definitely a strong, push towards the divine masculine having some type of dominance in this reading. Next card out is the judgment card in reverse. Okay. So, yeah, dominant reversal reading, again, this could be, something that has to do with some type of, legal matter with the devil and the judgment card coming out, some type of work matter where your job may be in the balance, your position may be in the balance. And it's just something that you gotta, you gotta stand your ground with. Reserve your magic. Don't give too much, but fall back. Uh, you know, or turn it around and gain your strength back by, again, taking a higher perspective, taking a higher responsibility when it comes to you being in charge of your life, because it seems like you being judged in some way. That's got to change, because again, you're showing divine shit, and this shit over here is like it's all twisted and mixed up and just not in order. So the emperor in the upright is definitely saying he's standing on order and going to restore that, anointed by his divine highness. And again, the preservation of his magic is what's actually going to be able to alchemically change this situation around, if not influence that change that this other person needs to make. But again, this person may not make that change. And so this is where we've been having that individual reading where looks like divine masculine is being separated or split apart from someone. Maybe a job, like I say, but it could be a relationship. As we deal with the devil card, no other relationship cards are out, so I'm really leaning towards like work. Especially with the emperor and the empress in the opposite positions, but the clarifier, okay, with that devil in the mix there too. So could be something, again, toxic, but it could be toxic at work. Next card coming out, the hangman in reverse. Yeah, so this reversal of judgment is freeing somebody, okay, because somebody's been feeling stuck. That's the other thing with the magician in reverse. It could say that they're stuck, but again, when the magician's in a stuck position, he knows how to again study his magic, conserve his magic, learn new potions, learn new spells, again, continue to build that arsenal of magic, and again, find the combinations that work for you. Topping off the deck is going to be the tower card in reverse. Yeah. So something's definitely coming to an end, I would say. It may be coming to an end to come back to a new beginning and rebuild. I had kind of got away from doing the readings this way by just building it up and talking about it. And I kind of like both ways. It just kind of depends on which mood I'm in. And today, this one kind of flowed right into that. And again, a dominant reversal reading with only two uprights. So we definitely have to be mindful of the things that will come into play, okay, with the reversal of the tower. This could be, again, somebody not being willing to rebuild when it comes to what has fallen apart or what has been lost through this whole transition of you being the emperor and standing on your ground, reserving things based upon what you see, knowing you have that divine anointment, and again, not turning your back on the situation, but again, letting people go through the changes that they need to go through when it comes to their judgment, being stuck, and being in that place to rebuild, to ultimately make a good decision for themselves or the best decision for themselves. Which again, if it's a relationship situation, then that could be a situation where it's, you know, what's right, not who's right. Okay, and this person seems like they're a kind of who's right person. You're in a position of what's right. Uh, and again, that's where this illusion could be created to where this person is going to have some type of wake up moment or something happen with that tower reversal. It may even be you walking away from the situation and they don't see it. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the chariot in reverse. Okay. So with the